All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. We've got another review for you. So say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV. And let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell so you know when I go live and when I have other videos drop and things like that. Hope you guys like the new arrangement, kind of simplifying things a little bit. My table was starting to look a little cluttered. So there we go. So let's get started. And this comes by way of the Black Widow Pass Around group through our friends at Bestech Knives. This is the Bestech Thyra. This one does come with a zip up pouch with 2 slots in it. Very, very cool. That's why the box is kind of, there's the number if you want to, whoops, if I can hold it still, there's the number. And we're going to put that box right, I'll tell you, we'll put it right there. So this is the Bestech Thyra. Thyra, Thyra, I believe. So you do have carbon fiber here, and you do have titanium with this kind of bronzy look here. Now, here's the interesting thing right off the top. This is a little older knife. This is available in a lot of different places. And you guys know I go to White Mountain or Smoky Mountain anytime I can, just because I'm affiliates with them, and with White Mountain, you get 10% off. Smoky Mountain didn't have it, but White Mountain does have a gray version of this. Now, you can find this bronzy one elsewhere, but you're going to find it for about $330-something pretty much everywhere. White Mountain has the gray version of this for $270.40, and you can get 10% off of that with code KnivesFAST at checkout. Now, it is titanium, has this really interesting kind of Deep Space Nine, Worf would carry this knife look to it, kind of space age, really different, than a lot of knives you see. Does have kind of neat looking hardware, cool looking back spacer there. I love the transition. Feels great between the carbon fiber and the titanium. I mean, it's a good looking knife. Not a bunch of screws. You got this back here. You got the clip over here with 1 screw. It doesn't wiggle, so that's good. It does come down right on that on the lock bar there, which doesn't seem to affect anything. And your lock bar, cutout is actually on the inside, so it kind of gives it a really neat look. You do have an over travel stop, black hardware, black blade, little tiny flipper tab. Now, it does have some jimping there and a little access point. So it really, if you treat it like a light switch, it works really well. I mean, if you're trying to really grab a hold of it, it kind of feels funny a little bit, but really just give it a push down and it works real well. Now, you got this really pokey, stabby, long-looking, slender, swedged up looking blade with the Bestech logo here. Don't let me call it Benchmade. I tried to do that last night. I think you have what I think is the designer's logo, but I cannot find who that is. If you know, put it down in the comments. And then M390 for the steel. Now, super cool looking, guys. I mean, when you look at this, it just has this almost, I don't even know, like a Quaken kind of style, but a little bit different. Just super cool, kind of, feels cool in the hand. There's no real bad hot spots. You do kind of feel this. Everything is rounded, but there is sort of, again, I've talked about this on other Bestech knives, sort of a nice, almost not quite 90 degree, but an edge there you can feel here. And you kind of pick up the very edge of that pocket clip, but nothing is a hot spot. This grip feels really good, but for some reason, when I kind of push down and do this grip, I feel it a little bit more. But it feels pretty good in the hand. Nowhere to choke up. You do have a sharpening choil there. Let's go ahead and do this. If you've tiny little bit of side-to-side blade play, no lock rock. Oh, I don't know, 15 to 20 on the lockup. Oh, lock bar access. They're even, but you can definitely get your thumb in there, and it's nice and easy to just push it. It just pushes. It's a nice long lock bar, as you can see. So it's really easy to push over. There is no lock stick or anything like that. Now, let's see. So action-wise, you're not going to fail this. It does kind of come out slow if you just don't give it a lot of gas, but you're not going to fail it. If you give it a good push, it's going. And then as far as drop, well, you got to make sure you get it past the tab, and then it just drops down with one shake. but really, really cool looking. Now, this is a longer knife. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything here. Well, here, we'll do the Mallory for us. And so there you go. A little longer than that guy. That's one I have on hand. So here's the recently reviewed Bestech Operator. Little bit longer than that guy, but obviously not as tall. Real thin and stabby, if you will. All right, so let's go over the specs from White Mountain Knives. So again, it's $270 minus, and again, they even say it started as $398, went to $338, and then they've discounted it to $270.40. Now, this guy is 8.3 inches, so again, a little bit longer. Closed length 4.74, blade length 3.56. Just a longer knife. Blade thickness 0.15. Again, this is one I'll show you again with thicker blade stock from Bestech. M390, plain edge. It's a really short, flat grind. We'll talk about that here. 3.99 ounces. And again, it's kind of this bronze, titanium, and carbon fiber. That carbon fiber is pretty sweet, too. I like that pivot as well. That this is kind of a high-end Bestech, so it's got that really cool look to it, if you will. Now, two things. You can see this is pretty thick blade stock. Now, it does swedge down here, but it is thicker towards the tip. You see that? Really, really thick towards the tip, even though you've kind of got a pokey point here. It's pretty thick. Now, this one cuts okay. Doesn't do really well with paper. This is a thicker knife. Now, it didn't come screaming sharp, but it's been around to 10 or 15 different reviewers, or I don't know how many. So, again, I'm not doing my cut testing with these because they came in from a big pile of reviewers, and they're not super sharp. And you know, kind of had some issues trying to do that. Now, this one did go through rope really, really easily. Did cut cardboard okay. But, again, it's thick behind the edge, as you can see. It really you know, high angle on that grind as far as the geometry. So there you go. The Bestech Thyra, definitely worth a look, guys. You can put your own edge on it and do what you want with it, but really cool knife. And thanks to Justin and the Black Widow group for organizing and sending this one along, and Bestech for letting us take a look. And guys, please let me know what you think down in the comments and give me a thumbs up. And again, please subscribe if you're not, and thank you for your support and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.